Hello and welcome back to New Year, New Game. This is where I attempt to play 365 games in my Steam library that I've never played before. This is game 156, John Wick Hex. I've never played any of the Hex games before. I know that there's another one out there. This one just happens to cross over with the John Wick series. And as much as I liked the first movie, because that's really all I've seen of John Wick, it's just an absolute ridiculousness of action-packed actionness, however you want to call it. However, with this game, I don't really feel like it gets the essence of John Wick in there. As fast-paced as he moves, and the way that the combat style and everything goes into it, Hex just doesn't really do it justice. I know it's supposed to be a tactic-based game where you're supposed to make decisions based on a timeline and everything like that, but even when you go back and you watch the replay, it's really slow, even as a replay. Not to mention some of the camera angles on it too. You don't really get to see where you're attacking the person because there's a wall or something in the way. If they did it more of kind of like a third person and where the camera motioned to move towards the target to where you can actually see them, I feel like it probably would have been a lot better. And maybe make the speed a little weird, or a little faster. Not weird. Don't make the speed weird. I don't want weird speed. Not to mention too, when you're clicking through, you're on a map, like a hex map. So as your character's moving, you can see it just in the first replay that I do. My character just goes swerve, 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 swerve. It's just so weird to see him do that. Whereas it's like John Wick, he moves straight forward, hand on his gun, using cover, things like that, which you can do. You can use the cover. You can't really move straight. I mean, your character constantly moving all around. Being able to throw the gun at enemies was hilarious too. I want to do that feature so much more, but because the percentages were below 100, I was like, I don't want to do this. I played too many XCOM games to trust anything that's not 100. And even 99%, I still don't trust it. Curse you, XCOM, for those expectations. Anyways, I hope that you all will enjoy John Wick Hex here on New Year, New Game. John Wick Hex. Let's begin a game, shall we? Let's do a new game. Operator, the core game as designed or expedited. You will have only 5 seconds to choose your next action. Oof. Let's do as the game is intended to play. Some time ago before Helen.
John fucking Wick.
Indeed.
Fuck.
He's quite the imposition, is he not? Surely you must have known our disappearance would not go unnoticed.
Oh, sure. I assumed your high table would try. Put up a contract, send someone sniffing around. I didn't think they'd dispatch the devil.
I presume our present location is not on any maps.
None. Nobody knows about this place. That's probably why your friend started searching at Edgar Wu's place in Chinatown.
Mr. Wu is in your employ.
He was. He ran everything south of 14. Made no secret of our relationship. Hell, he was proud of it.
I honestly believed that Hex, you, were a fiction, a myth to keep the stuff in line.
I worked hard on that, staying out of sight.
Until you decided to kidnap us.
Yeah, until then. You have a higher purpose. And that purpose requires certain theatrics.
I always did enjoy a little theater.
Alright, how does this work? Move the camera with WASD, rotate Q and E, zoom with the mouse wheel. Action timing and interruptions, like this particular one here. All actions take different amounts of time and are displayed on the timeline at the top of the screen. The game pauses whenever your action completes or when you are interrupted. Interruptions are caused by a new enemy appearing, an incoming attack, or by your action becoming impossible. An indicator points to where the interruption proceeds. There it is. Attacking enemies. Click on an enemy with the left mouse button. The interaction actions have ranges to perform a melee attack. Get closer Enemies' actions are also displayed on the timeline below. Plan using your information to provide. Try it again. Strike an enemy does focus and health damage. Melee attacks also stun enemies. The duration of the stun is shown on their timeline bar. I'll go this way. Get to the exit. Keep moving and do not worry. The game pauses. If an enemy appears, get to the exit. How can I tell where the exit's at? Guess that symbol. Intros and executions. All attack actions displayed in the timeline have an intro area, which is gray, which denotes preparation time. Damage and costs are applied at the start of the execution area. Pink. Actions may contain multiple execution points. Each one applies damage individually. Actually, I have to move there and then strike. So we could just watch the replay of the whole thing, huh? Just walks so weird. Diagonal, diagonal, diagonal. Both get shot. That was kind of silly looking. Welcome to the map screen. You're playing across larger environments. Health and ammunition persist, so play carefully. For further jobs, you'll be able to plan ahead. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Some actions have a probability of success per exchange, shown as percentage. Probabilities are calculated at the moment of the execution, so pay attention to the enemy's timeline bar. Cool. They're gonna shoot first. If I throw my gun, however, they don't. Yes, it is. Damn. Retry. Ooh. Firearm efficiency, reloading, discarding all remaining rounds in your magazine. You can only carry one weapon at once, so pick up a new weapon drops. So picking up a new weapon drops your current one. Only players' stashed weapons have spare magazines. Bandages are also finite. Uh-oh. We did it. Let's watch the replay. Maybe it's a lot cooler looking. Wait, Blake, just throw it at him. I don't know. Not as cool as the real movie. Enemy types. Enemies carry different weapons and have different behaviors. Pay attention to their names and the weapons they're carrying. Oh, my health carries over.
Edgar's boys are rather unpleasant, if I recall correctly.
Who among our kind are innocent? We are murderers, thieves, and worse.
Speak for yourself. We live by a code. There are rules.
True. For those without the vision to transcend them.
Crouching. I was wondering about this. Low cover allows you to break line of sight if you crouch. Crouch also gives you an opportunity to roll. Rolling is fast. You are hard to hit, but it costs focus. How do I crouch? There we go. Got to him before he got to me. Nice. Your ammo is low. Yeah, we will. We'll pick up a new one. Yeah. Large encounters. This fight will get dangerously quickly. Remember the timeline. Use sight lines and play the odds. Remember that moving and crouching reduces your chances of getting hit. Good luck. Oh, hey, there's a person right here. Ooh, that has to be a lot better, right? We took like no hits in that run. Just casually walk away from just getting shot. One person stayed alive. We just start with the person in front of us, huh? Wait. A pause is sometimes necessary. The wait button allows you to advance time. Enemy strike incoming. You can dodge by stepping out of the melee capsule or do a parry attack while spend focus, but many help you find a moment to retaliate. Parry. That looks like we just got hit in the face a couple of times. Oof, that hurt. To master John Wick Hex, play the timeline. Top layer shows your actions, layer below are visible enemies. If they are attacking you, will any of your attacks execute before theirs does? Maybe you should hide or be moving at the point of execution to lower the chance of being hit. All actions can be previewed on the timeline before you confirm them. Take your time before committing. There we go. My focus is low. Jeez, took a while to actually take him down. watch this weird replay. Take 2 in the face. It's like, well, parry. Didn't parry there now, did we? Judo throw people around. Last 2 shots. I was hoping to throw the gun at somebody, but the percentages were low. What was that? Jeez. That was silly.
Wu made a last stand on safe ground.
Safe? Nowhere in this city is safe. My people lack the protections and grand illusions of the High Table. Nothing is sacred. We live outside your pageantry and false currency.
He hits me. Take down and push. Let you move John and or the enemy through an attack. Use it to separate enemies close gaps of blocking sights lines. Dang. Can I actually see this guy? Alright. Guess we watch the replay. Not our best work. See that cool little roll we did? So cool. Imagine if they did a Jason Bourne version of Hex. Ah, we missed. Bosses are different. Bosses have more health, their shots cannot be interrupted like other enemies, and their higher focus makes them harder to shoot. To deplete focus via melee to make life easier. Melee attacks do no health damage to bosses, but do decrease their focus and cause stuns. Alright. There's the boss. 0% chance to hit him, huh? Oops. We missed again. Or hurt him. Got him. Let's watch that awesome replay of our just amazing reflexes. They thought. They had no idea I was hiding behind the desk all along. Amazing dodge moves. Ooh, take down. Ooh, and again. And again. Tries to gain his focus back, but can't. And that's where his downfall was. We completed Chinatown and unlocked achievement Sharpshooter, and Edgar was alone. Hooray! A new name earned for location. Alyosha Popovich. Deadly accurate aim. Wick shot true, wasting little ammunition as he passed.
Edgar was loyal to the end. He told Wick nothing. A stronger man than many would be in his situation.
I presume from your demeanor that this was not the end of Mr. Wick's search.
Oh no. He'd barely begun.
Why on earth did you bring us here, Hex? It has been wonderful catching up, I must say, but there are other matters we could both be attending to.
You are the key to a particularly difficult lock. You see, the high table who rule over your hotel and the world beyond it, they're a mask. A polite facade, like all governments, over a simple truth. Power defines our place. Power defines our reality.
The High Table has never been shy in this matter. All declare fealty. All must be of service.
Well, maybe not all.
All who wish to keep their heads?
The powerful. You see, they don't respect those who bend the knee. They celebrate them, flatter them, give them titles and lands and the illusion of self-determinism, but they don't respect them. Power respects power. To earn a place by their side, a man needs to demonstrate power.
Is that why you plugged us en route? An attempt to demonstrate power?
No. See, killing you on the steps of the Continental, on sacred ground, and fearing no repercussions, that demonstrates power.
They will hunt you down. The adjudicator
Will respect me and my birthright.
Please, continue your story. I wonder where Jonathan went next.
Elysium, one of Wu's clubs. Cheap thrills and overpriced drinks. Its only admirable quality is its owner, a brawler named Osborne. Man after my own heart. Wick thought someone like Osborne would know where to find me. But to ask, he'd need to fight his way to the center of a fortress.
Was there a disarm attack? I don't think I ever noticed a disarm attack. Planning Elysium, Osborne's club is a dangerous place. Welcome to the planning phase. You cannot save up continental coins. Use the location budget to stash bandages and spare weapons. Surplus currency is lost. Some areas are inaccessible beforehand, so nothing can be placed. Others are riskier and therefore more expensive to place items in. Custom suit tailoring is costly, but benefits you throughout every map in the location. dodge costs 1 less focus point. Moving penalties on incoming shoot attacks is increased, lowering enemy hit chance. Increases range of push attack. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it here. I'm honestly not finding this game very interesting. I think it's kind of silly, really, playing this game, because I don't really take it serious, and I think it should be taken serious. I think it's supposed to be an action game, but I find the camera angles when they do the replays to be kind of off. They're not always right there, like in the action where you're seeing everything. Should be more of like a third person over the shoulder moves when they attack, so you're really getting a look on everything. So doing the replay doesn't really seem satisfying after doing everything. As for like the little tactic-based, time-based combat system they have going on, I'm not a big fan. Not just because I keep getting shot and hit and I'm clearly not using it properly. But it just, I don't know, I'd rather actually be there pressing the buttons, moving around, doing the things, you know. So I think it's because of the action games that I'm used to playing that I don't really like what this is, how this is played. So yeah, I'll give this a mid because it's not a terrible game. This is clearly a game for some people, just that it's not for me, which is what mid is. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next game. Goodbye.